the size of this place. We're at RTG Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
A Thanksgiving tradition continues as the teams are lined up and off we go here in Dallas. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And this manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Go! Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Looking deep to open the game. They connect on the deep shot. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs too.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Check. Let's go now.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he'll scurry forward for a pick up of 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Ready?
They'll go play action. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Ready, go!
Here he goes, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
From the red zone now. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. He's at the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Turpin with a return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
Back now, pressure coming. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. He beams one deep right side. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Has him on a quick hitter. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Tackle made by Trey Amos.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. They're going to try to throw for it. Trying for the deep ball. That one's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about...
Up to the races, middle of the field. He's at the 30. The 10. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Go.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. He's loaded another one up. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
Brings up 3rd down.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Ready? Cougar 19. Get the Eagles. Get the Eagles.
Kill, turn up.
Ready, ready.
Gun snap, a give to Blue. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
A 4-yard
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, the defense is energized with that stop.
Well, they can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And this one does not go far. We're 1 quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll have it 3rd and 3. Throwing from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring us 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Next.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think everybody on the offense was already thinking about the next play to run as they watch that short little throw to the tight end. You really don't expect to see many of those gimmies dropped.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
At the 41-yard line.
Okay, break. Let's go. Go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Looking right, and he finds him. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw.
And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
49-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Philadelphia.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dumps it off to his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. They'll motion Smith left. Second and 10, back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
He finds his running back. Nice work, complete.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And he drives it skyward, hoping to drop this near the goal line. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They'll work against the blitz. Finds him over the middle. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 at the 27.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They'll start the drive with blue. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
It's on the in route. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go. Cowboys.
Back to throw. Out to his wide out, it's a screen. And he's tackled for no gain.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Eagles take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Okay, you know, it's one thing to make some mistakes as a young quarterback out the gate in your rookie season. But we're getting to the middle part of the season now, and one thing you do not want to be, you do not want to be a mistake repeater.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
41-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Left thing, 19. 60 Eagles.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Chased out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 37 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Back. Deputy Lions.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. And screen here to Blue. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Come on. Hey.
1st and goal.
Cougar,
at the 8-yard
19.
line.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Eagles 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Aubrey now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. After he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Now pressure coming. He's going deep this time. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
To the air on third and long. He's got Brown. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. The Eagles are in punt formation. He's hit before he can get anything on that return.
On the return, the Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go.
First down, play action. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10.
Let's go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Get it. Ready.
They go play action on first down. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
65, 65. Throwing
off the play fake. Going all the way to the end zone here. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Ready! Craft all 80!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They are throwing it again. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They're on the toss to Blue. Just a yard here before this play goes out. It's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready!
Throwing from the gun. Escapes, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
15-yard loss.
That wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
Ready, ready.
3rd and long for him here. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Aubrey puts it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Eagle 1st down.
Throwing now off the play action. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Ready?
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go! Cow!
Looking now from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they've got a down near the red zone at the 22.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Eagles' 22-yard line.
Ready, set.
Just one quarter standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Let's go. 19. Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. They did it! He made the interception! And the Eagles have some new life in the 4th.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. To the outside. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the set.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And this one is launched downfield. Oh, he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it.
2nd and 10.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Ready, go.
Looking to throw here. Forced out to his right. He's trying to go deep again. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
From the red zone now. He's got it at the 5. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys stretching to a 2-score game in the 4th. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown, guys.
Yeah, bunch of contributors all throughout this roster doing that, brother. And with 2 scores now, it's been a 2-score game. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the insight. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. He's going deep. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep here. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. I'll throw it. Looking right, and he finds it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go, here we go. Check up.
Who gets the handoff? Still going inside the 35. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 3-score game in the 4th.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Now, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
The play fake now hurts to throw. It's everything he has under this one. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Looking for Mason Taylor that time. And that brings up 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Go silver, ready? Go, go, go. And let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer. Now let's get it. Go, go.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out is going to carry on. So 1st down from the 41. Hurts throwing again. Good screen to the running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Now throw to start the drive. Throwing this one back at the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's second down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Finds him on the crossing route. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys close to picking up their 5th win. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready! Ready!
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's going to be second down.
Ready!
They're going to pass it here. This one's caught. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're left with 4th and short. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Aubrey puts it through. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. He's now to the running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
The gain of 4 for them. That sets up 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. This one's caught. Snap has it. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
First down.
Here's the handoff. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got 1 more snap coming up. All right, 1 more snap to play here. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And before we step away, Brock, you and I were talking about this last night at dinner, and I just want everyone to